What if the picturesque landscapes of France, once thriving with agriculture, are now fields of discontent? Imagine the rolling vineyards, sunflower fields, and apple orchards no longer buzzing with the hum of hard work and bountiful harvests, but resonating with a growing sense of frustration and anger. From the heart of Burgundy to the far reaches of Normandy, French farmers, the nation's backbone, are voicing their discontent, rising in protest against the laws of the land. The reasons behind this unrest are as diverse as the crops they cultivate: economic hardships, environmental concerns, and bureaucratic red tape, to name a few. Small and medium-sized farms are struggling to stay afloat amidst fluctuating market prices and rising production costs. Government policies and regulations, though intended to support, often fall short of providing effective assistance. The burden of administrative complexities compounds their woes, while stringent environmental regulations add to their challenges. Let's delve into these issues one by one and understand why the French farmers are protesting. Economic hardship is at the forefront of the farmers' discontent. Small and medium-sized farms, once the lifeblood of France's agricultural landscape, now grapple with a myriad of financial challenges. Market prices fluctuate unpredictably, creating an atmosphere of uncertainty. Production costs are on the rise, driven up by factors beyond the farmers' control. To add to this, farmers face the relentless competition of the global marketplace, a battle that often results in their profit margins being squeezed to near extinction. But perhaps what stings the most is the price disparity. The prices that farmers receive for their hard-earned produce are often a mere fraction of the prices that consumers pay at the supermarket checkout. This discrepancy adds yet another layer to their financial burden, making survival a daily struggle. It's clear that a comprehensive review of existing policies and regulations is necessary to ensure the economic viability of these farms. Beyond the economic struggle, farmers are burdened by bureaucratic hurdles and administrative complexities. Every day, they face a maze of red tape that can slow their work to a crawl. Picture this: from obtaining permits for land use and livestock management, to meeting the stringent standards for environmental regulations, the amount of paperwork can be overwhelming. These administrative demands not only consume valuable time and resources, but also add layers of stress to an already demanding profession. It's like trying to plow a field with a pen instead of a tractor. Imagine the benefits if these processes were streamlined. Efficiency could improve dramatically, freeing up farmers to focus more on their core activities: growing food and tending to their livestock. Farmers aren't asking for a free ride. They're asking for a fair shot at doing their job without getting tangled in a web of paperwork. Administrative simplification is a critical step towards easing the burden on our farmers. Environmental regulations and market access are two more pieces of the puzzle. The increasing emphasis on sustainable practices is, no doubt, a necessity in our age. However, farmers often find themselves grappling with regulations that seem impractical or economically unfeasible. While they understand the importance of responsible agriculture, they yearn for a more gradual transition, backed by adequate financial incentives. On the other side of the coin, we have the unforgiving world of global competition. French farmers are feeling the heat, especially with the importation of goods that don't meet the same production standards, and subsidies in other countries adding to their woes. The playing field seems uneven, and farmers are seeking policies to correct these imbalances. They advocate for a system that ensures fair competition and shields domestic agriculture from practices that undermine its sustainability. In conclusion, there's a need for balanced regulations and fair policies to ensure both environmental sustainability and market viability. Lastly, let's not forget the social challenges that are part of this complex issue. The demographic makeup of the farming community in France is changing. With an aging population of farmers and a dwindling interest from the younger generation in this traditional profession, this presents a looming question: who will cultivate the fields of France in the future? It's not just about tilling the soil and reaping the harvest. Farming is a way of life, deeply rooted in the French culture and heritage. With fewer young people choosing this path, the continuity of this cultural legacy is at stake. To reverse this trend, there's a need for initiatives that make farming an attractive and viable career choice for the youth. This might include educational programs, financial incentives, and a dedicated effort to improve the social perception of farming. In essence, it's clear that a multifaceted approach is needed to address these issues and ensure the sustainability and viability of farming in France.